Hey fam, Gracie here. I hope you all have been okay. I've been good myself. Welcome back if you are part of this beautiful, amazing family. And if you just joined us, welcome, and thank you so much for considering subscribing. If you just stumbled upon this channel for your very first time, please consider subscribing so that you become part of us. And thank you. Thank you so much to everybody that comments, likes, shares, watches, subscribes. Oh my God, that keeps me going. And I just want to say, thank you for blessing my heart. Anyways, you see this happiness? When you see me this happy, just know something is about to happen. So, we are going to watch something together, come back and talk about it, and you will know why I am this excited.
We will grab these farms. We will grab them. We will move it. We will put the constitution aside. A constitution is a paper.
They want the land back? It's not even their land. If they wanted their land, then they should have done something 100 years ago. And who's to say that the land originally even belonged to them? For all we know, there were people before them there who they took the land from. So
at independence, white Namibians, who made up only 6% of the population, owned 97% of commercial farms.
We will have to invade. It's coming. The way we see it, it's coming.
Size-wise,
14,000 hectares.
15,000 football stadium. Greed. The best solution is for ultimately for us to occupy those ones.
We will take law in our own hands.
Black people are the majority in this country. They decide to occupy the land, they are going to decide to occupy the land. There is nothing that the minority can do.
Mostly this farm, it's belonging to the German guys.
It's time to share.
I cannot share.
Today, white Namibians don't want to give it up.
I'm from Namibia, born and raised.
Must not provoke us too far. They still occupy illegal occupied farms where they cannot produce, none of them can produce a title of deed. None. How they got hold of these farms? None of them can produce these things. In 1904, there was no title deed office here. But they are occupying these farms, we respect them. Because under the policy of reconciliation. Our parents, grandparents, animals were dispossessed. Working animals were dispossessed. By who? By the white people, white settlers. We seek restorative. Whether it is going to cost us billions, 100 trillions, restorative justice, we will seek for it through peaceful means. And if we exhaust peaceful means, if some of the white people will be dilly-dally, we will vote with our feet, we will grab these farms. We will grab them if they push it in this manner. I am a youth leader. I will mobilize my fellow leader. I am a Herero descendants whose my parents were dispossessed of their land, of their what my people perished in the Kalahari Desert. We will put the constitution aside. A constitution is a paper. If others do not respect it, we will not respect it too. The white people must get this information. And it speaks everywhere, even in farms, in prices, when people are buying them. The arrogance is unspeakable. Mark my words. Give us time. If some white people, they don't change, and majority of them are like that, if they don't change their attitudes, we will march with our feet. We will grab this farm, we will occupy them, we will fight for uhuru. We will fight. Let the white people start taking the policy of reconciliation serious. I'm telling you, I'm a youth leader and I know the mood in this country. Blacks are getting fed up by the day because their government is stopping them, is saying that wait. But the white people, they go as if there is nothing. If they continue with their spirit, time is about to be now. If they don't respect the government, if they have reduced this country into a banana republic, we will restore it and give it a dignity that it deserves. This should be a warning.
I don't know if I should give you my, African celebratory dance and ululations to tell you how excited I am. But at the same time, I'm in mixed emotions about this entire video. But I'm going to give you a bit of some background, all right? Today, white German Namibians, which I don't know if they're Namibians. Anyways, they've been there for quite some time. You guys are here to judge for yourself. You will tell me if they are or not, all right? But they make 2% of the total population of the indigenous Black Namibian people. As of independence, The Germans still remained and stayed with majority of the land, just like what happened in South Africa. Even the independence, 70% of the arable farmland is still under the minority white Germans. I don't know if you understand how crucial and important land is to a black person, to us, the daughters and sons of the soil. They say that majority of this land is used for agriculture. I hope you see that whatever is produced out of this land is not produced by the indigenous people. Of course, they provide labor because, these people really turned us into farm workers. That is why it is so hard to believe that slavery ended. Because in actual sense, if this is happening somewhere on the continent of Africa, when they say they freed people, they gave them independence, but you remained with their land, you having control over it, and you say these people are independent. Independence means get whatever that you took from these people, give it back and leave and go back where you came from. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. So imagine 70 or 90% of farmland that is dominated by the white minorities, with agricultural projects going on this land, and then whatever comes out of the farms is sold to the poor black Namibians at prices that are set by the rich minorities. I can't stop myself from being passionate about these things because you guys hear us talking and saying we need to unite and we need to take charge. Because the reality is we must be in charge. Nobody else is supposed to be in charge of us. No, and nobody has even the right to own what belongs to us. I don't care how you got it. Because I know majority of what they have is actually stolen from the people. Imagine someone saying they can't share something that already belongs to you. They stole it from you and they are saying, we can't give it back to you. We can't even share. At least share it. At least make sure that our people have a share of this because this rightfully belongs to them. But this lady goes ahead and she's like, if they wanted it, they would have done something 100 and something years ago. Woman, did you really own it legally? Did you really take it in the right process? Are you trying to insinuate that these people that you found in this country, they freely gave this land out? Me, I have never seen such narcissistic human beings that rudely and meanly stand in the camera and utter this out. You killed these people. There's blood that was shed on this land that you say it belongs to you. People sacrificed their lives and you were saying they should have done something. You killed them. Maybe not you, but your ancestors overpowered them and you took it by force, promised them independence, you gave it to them, but then you remained with their land. Aha, you've not really met the right people. But let me tell you, it's about to go down because the black indigenous Namibians are saying it is time. We don't care if we have to take matters in our own hands, but we have to do something because this country belongs to us. When we preach these messages and we say Africa must unite and we should stop this whole narrative of being scared, I know a lot of black people are very much scared of doing anything to these people because they know once they do anything, they are going to be sanctioned. Their leaders are going to be, of course, they are going to be unalived. Of course, their leaders are going to be assassinated. They are going to put them, like to squeeze them. But why in the 21st century do we leave people that are minorities, squatters on our land, take charge and tell us what to do? They slap you with sanctions. Now black Namibians are saying, no, it is time. We are going to take matters in our own hands because even the constitution does not cater for us. And let me tell you, if what you're seeing in here is what Black Namibians are going to do, they have an advantage because they can outnumber these people. But why would you force people to get into their feelings to an extent that they are saying, we are going to do something we don't care? That is how it happens. Because once you choose and be like, hey, I'm going to take action, they're like, oh, Black people are very violent. Black people are very aggressive. You press the wrong buttons. You mistreat these people to the last core until when they can't take it anymore. Which type of people can't coexist harmoniously in a land that does not be? I mean, you are a stranger to this land, for goodness sake. You would expect that these people would, live with uttermost respect. But the disrespect, guys, it's not, exaggerating. You saw it in the video. I am not a racist. I am none like that. I love people according to, the vibe and energy they give me. If you are a good person, I will definitely and automatically connect. I know a lot of white people that do not support these things and they are against it. But the unfortunate part is it is so hard for them to come out and speak for people that can't come out to speak for themselves. Because these things are not affecting them. At the end of the day, these things are affecting us, the indigenous people, the local people. The normal person, a civilian, is the one that is suffering and struggling at the cost of someone owning huge chunks of land that was supposed to be owned by the indigenous people and their families. They don't even have titles for these lands. Honestly, it wouldn't even have been a thing if these people are not arrogant. But they're very arrogant, very disrespectful. Where in the West do we go and be arrogant to these people? They'll butcher you. That's why when we preach the message of uniting, guys, this is what we are talking about. If these people are not willing to respect the laws, if these people are not willing to reconcile and negotiate the best terms, they should come on a common ground and negotiate the best terms to suit at least each party. Honestly, in my opinion, Namibia deserves the 90%. You don't want to see what an angry African can really, really do. You don't need to test these people to these levels. If you are, white people out there and you are, watching this, these people deserve justice. These lands belong to these people. You know the truth. You know that you just grabbed it from them. They're saying we are going to, use peaceful means. If they fail, we are going to wear, boats, and we are going to do whatever it takes. Give these people justice. Because honestly, I feel like they are pressing them that hard for them to reach that point of no return and saying, hey, we can't hold it anymore. And I feel like at the same time, I know the minorities are going to suffer, but colonizers always have a lot of people on their side, even when they are the ones that are in the wrong. It's not hard for them to just, call their allies and they come and destroy this entire country. Excited to see people that are determined. I don't know if there's anybody that is from Namibia, but I think Namibia is in the south, and I feel like that whole region of the south really went through the same thing. I heard that Zimbabwe did and took the same move, and they said it's enough, and at least now their economy has started taking shape, and I am so happy for them. Africa is waking up, and I don't know who is going to be able to stand the force. Because what is coming, it's about to be time. You see what has been happening. There's been a generation of old people that are in positions of leadership. They are phasing away. Now there is a generation of young, strong, brave, determined, ambitious young people that are very determined to take what rightfully belongs to them. These things just make me so hopeful of the future. It only tells me that the generation of young people that we are going to be having is not a generation of people that are confused about their history, but it's a generation where young people are willing to take action, seeing these leaders saying they are even willing to mobilize other people so that they get the force together to fight for what rightfully belongs to them. For me, it's one step in the right direction. So wherever you are in Africa, if you find these petitions, if you find anything that is taking us in the right direction, let us support it. I am not supporting any type of violence, but I support the voices that are saying these things belong to us. We've been mobilizing and uniting and doing other things that don't even concern us at all. I feel like this is the right cause for all the young people to come together and raise their voices. Like wherever there needs to be any action, let us take it. I know there are a lot of young people that are educated, that have all the resources needed towards, restoring and finding justice for Namibia. If you're out there, please join in and jump on the cause, because this cause is to shape the future of your children and their children's children. Because hey, what do you have left? It's Namibia. Are you also excited at the road Africa is taking? I want you to let me know, please, in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I will see you in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.